Right, true.
We can wait. Or who else is gonna be?
Caps.
Who else is sitting out?
Oh, sitting out.
Not
Patrick.
Notepad. Yeah.
We should be a casting duo.
Let's do it. Let's hop down into like
I
Team
thought-
A and cast.
We're gonna go Team A. Once
Just stream it. StarLog, you have to stream it and cast it.
Yep. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and drop to lobby A.
All right.
Guys,
We should do it.
I
All right, we're the next big casting duo. Let's go.
Yes, this is great.
It's absolutely great. So, all right, today we have, what's the other team's name?
Give me a second, I can find it.
Leviathans or something like that.
Leviathans, that's it. A 2.3 rated team versus
Let's see what their lineup
2,000
looks like.
rated.
They have a Widow main. They have a Rhine main with a 70% win rate this season. But that's only about 10 games. They have a flex player. Good flex player. Let's look at what his other season numbers are. Or overall. Yeah, he's definitely... Infurious is definitely a flex. All over the place. And then we have a support main with Mitch Cat. Oh, he does flex to some, Hanzo. Mainly been playing Zen and Ana this season. Probably flexing over to support to help his team, maybe.
Possibly.
And Shalom, who is also a support man.
I like him. So, we have the Battle of Route 66 versus Chengdu Hunters.
I was going to go Road to Plat versus Leviathans. I think that's their actual name.
Yeah, their name is Leviathans, but they're all going Chengdu logos except for Mitch Cat.
Mitch Cat's toxic. Won't play with his team. All
I
right,
guess I
is
should
Route
probably
66 our first
LA
map?
Valiant, shouldn't I? I'm not
Not
sure.
necessarily. I mean, if you're like not a Valiant fan.
There we go. Casters Rally Valiant now.
Got it. Oh, Hammer Down's just joined. Let's see if he lives up to his namesake looking at the career profile. He is a 2842 Rhine main. That's definitely going to be something that Road to Plat.
It's
It's definitely going to be something Road to Plat is going to have to work around.
Yeah.
But let's see if they can rise. Let's see if they can rise to the challenge.
Route 66 looks like it's going to be our first map.
Should be a good map for Leviathan's Widow.
Start recording. I am recording this.
No, I don't want to leave game. I should actually double check that I'm streaming. And like, my mic's not okay. That is very much my MO to accidentally fuck that up.
That would be funny.
Are
So, it
they
looks
rotating
like,
someone out?
Leviathans is still
Swapping?
short for one
Are they?
player.
Well, they may be swapping out a player.
Or
Who's
is Yipa coming
Yappa?
in?
Yappa. We need an actual name for him since I can't pronounce that.
Yeah. Why? We'll just call him Y.
Pa. We're
Why
calling
can't-
him Pa.
There we go.
Pa.
Pa, Jamesies, Durangi, Infernus, Mitch Cat, and Hammer Down.
Does he have a private profile? Yes, he does. Are they waiting for one more?
I believe they are, yes.
We got a third
Wait,
caster in here.
who's in our casting box?
Oh, I was just listening in to you guys before the game started.
We only have so much analysis to give. It's just a lobby right now.
I know, we can't get much analysis.
Do you
Like
want
we looked at all the profiles.
Yeah, we look at profiles.
Do you want to give a pre-game interview?
Okay, Taze, how do you as the Road to Plat's Reinhardt, how do you think you're gonna work around this Reinhardt main that's 2842?
Well, I know that I'm definitely gonna. The biggest thing I'm gonna keep in mind is the Rhine v Rhine battle, especially with the Shadow. One of my favorite things in playing Rhine is the mind games involved when opposing another Rhine and kind of like getting into their head on when you're gonna shatter and kind of like dominating on them when you can to really assert your dominance as the 7-foot tall German behemoth that is
Is this
Reinhardt.
getting weirdly sexual?
I have a little thing for Reinhardt. I can't deny. I got a little thing on my desk. I got some Reinhardt.
We're really gonna
memorabilia.
dominate this other Reinhardt.
Big
Are they
muscly
swapping
men
a player
slamming
out?
into
What's
each
going
other.
on here?
I'm not
They're
sure.
waiting on one.
We
They're
have just
short-
realized something.
They said that he's
Eva.
having internet issues.
There's so many people in the casting booth now.
Eva's name is Happy backwards.
What?
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. We'll call him
His name?
Happy.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you.
call him Happy.
Some great insight here from Road to Plat's
Oh.
great support.
So we're trying to figure it out. Oh, Stark, you should tag your Twitch.tv link in chat.
Yeah,
So
do it in
what
chat
guys
for the.
Guys,
Watch
how
the
come
Okay,
stream.
let's get back into chat. 'cause
Yeah.
they're
All
gonna-
right. Thanks for asking the questions, guys. We'll see you after the games.
We'll talk to teams at the half. Oh man, let's go. Let's see a great game from both teams.
Traveling to Route 66.
All right, we are on Route 66, our first map. They already are going Widow, Zen, Ana from Leviathans.
Initiating match.
Okay, who's on attack?
First attacking is Road to Plat Chat.
Okay.
First defense is Leviathans. Now, Route 66 is a more open map, not as good for goats. In contenders, we have seen a lot of even quad DPS coming out, especially out of contenders Korea with the team Stormquake.
Yeah, I think this would be a great map for Leviathan's Widow main. To
Yes,
really,
Widow is-
especially get some
Ready for
early picks.
This is
All right, we have the
One
comp
of
here
the
from
few
Leviathans.
maps on the current patch where you see Widow get played. Now, we are sitting that Widow out of Derangy. And to match
Interesting
up-
from Leviathans, we have a very slow tank comp, but no Lucio. We're seeing an Ana Zen from them, so not necessarily the most mobility. So it's going to come down to kind of Widow and Hanzo
yeah,
taking
it's gonna
early
rely
picks
a-
to make sure that they can keep space
gonna
for their
rely
tanks.
A lot on this double sniper, keeping their tanks from getting run over, because if they get pushed, especially with a Junkrat on the enemy team, they are going to have trouble keeping Hammer Down up. Off the bat, jump shot from Derangy, doesn't find anything.
All right, Road to Plat's going up left through the tunnel, trying to take some early space around left.
And Derangy catches out
Ooh.
Miko. Now, Miko, not usually a support player, had to sub in as support as the other support for
Nice
Road to
early
Plat
pick
is
from-
currently casting.
Widow the. Little bit of uncertain here from Road to Plat. Now they push up, take space.
Now, they're
Now
making
we're
space, they
seeing
got
them
it
put
around
some
first
pressure.
bang.
Put
But
some
in fairness,
pressure on
with
this
two
slow
kills from
comp.
Derangy with another.
I think what we wanted to
see
see
if
from Road to
binary
Plat
can
here
get out
with
of
this many snipers is definitely a dive comp.
Probably.
I think
we'll
a
see if they
dive
make that
comp would
swap.
be much stronger here. Especially because both teams running Ryan Zarya, no one's running a Lucio. It's a very slow tank comps here. I think if Road to Plat went with a dive comp, they'd be able to put some pressure onto this backline and deal
Even
with some of
without
these
that
sniper
pressure,
problems.
Matt
they're having
was
right now.
somehow able to find Mitch Cat in the back line with those Junkrat grenades. Now Mitch Cat is back in the fight now, so it didn't really give too much.
Huge
Ooh,
shatter,
and the
huge shatter from Road to
Dude,
Plat.
no.
Not letting that Plat Reinhardt get to him.
The counter shatter came out from Hammer Down, but it didn't matter. Even with Mitch Cat.
Who on their
and-
teams left?
Oh, Derangy. picking up the
Huge play
pieces.
from Road to Plat.
Now,
Durangi right side here with the
just
Widow
Durangi
alone.
left. I don't
Let's
think
see if
that
the
he's gonna be
Junkrat
able
can
to
stagger.
do-
They get a
They do
great stagger
kill
onto that
Durangi.
Widow. Huge play and a much more promising start for Road to
Now,
Plat.
here's what you wanted. They put Hayes Jones onto the Winston. Now the grab finds Fruit Basket. And the Transcendence is
Let's
out.
see, let's see.
Ooh, hammer down, stuck in a trap.
We're
Infernus and
still,
Durangi
right now,
both
we
get
have the... Let's see if this team fight's still winnable.
Both
I'm not going to
teams
lie,
trading
casting's
out
getting a
fairly
little
evenly.
bit away of camera work.
Yeah.
Nice, they
But
managed
in
to
the end,
keep point
able to push.
anyway. Let's see
There
if
was-
Road to Plat will switch off of this Zarya to help Diva. They have nice mobility with the Mercy, so the Mercy could support dives with the Monkey.
But with that Zarya sitting back there, there's not much that Zarya is gonna be able to do. When you can bubble the Ryan, the Winston going in, but that's about the extent of it. And with Matt not going down early, that might just be it for this fight.
Nice dive from Taze onto the Widow.
Hayes onto the Widow, takes down Durangi.
Mitch Jones has
Mitch
visor,
Jones.
pops visor. Huge
Visor
plays from
on the
Mitch
front
Jones.
line.
Huge visor.
That was set up by Taze Jones's dive, setting up the back line, and creating enough space in the back line that the Reinhardt had to turn around and opened up a lot of lanes down the middle for Mitch. Now controlling this high corridor. As they're going forward, are they going to be able to... Ooh, nice Junkrat grenade coming in. Grabbing the back line.
Huge grab
Finds both
dragon.
supports.
Oh, only gets one
Only
support.
gets one kill off of it though.
These are even.
Now, but it was enough. I think that'll be enough
Do you-
to further hold. Uh-oh, they popped.
Oh, they stacked the Nano
Inefficient.
and Primal,
That
which
Nano
is kind of a
on top of
redundant combo. Nano doesn't add any value onto Primal, so kind of a waste on the Nano from...
But for their efforts, they were able to get Mitch Cad's Transcendence out.
Oh, I missed that.
Going to over to the
They
McCree for
really
the
need
Rangy.
to switch off of this Zarya combo for Road to Plat. Even though they have grab, they just can't support the Monkey with the dives right now. And they really need to be able to contest some of this high ground with some of these very squishy snipers.
But you gotta watch out, because Durangi swapped over to that McCree, especially since they are only running Winston on that dive, he can very easily just get blown up by a flashbang and a right click.
Road to Plat right now has Valk, Tire, and Grav at their disposal. I expect them to try and combo the Grav and the Tire.
Now,
Oh, nasty shatter. Oh, we see the
Now,
Grav come
and
in.
the Tire coming over
And
the
the
top.
Tire comes in.
It
Huge
finds
play.
three.
Nice combo for Road to Plat. They get the res onto the Monkey, and that should be point for Road to Plat.
that should be point B, especially now that you have Matt now on that Junkrat and Taze Jones on the Winston gatekeeping. There's nothing that Leviathans was able to do. Oh, Mitch Cat was in the back. He just died.
Oh,
He's going to be
nasty
very
stagger on the
late
Zen.
Stagger.
He was left alone by his team. Nice nice observation for Road to Plat. That could have been a nasty
Ooh,
flank
and
for them.
Durangi gets picked up by Taze Jones.
Nice jump up
Infernus
left
goes
on the
down as
Monkey.
well. If they can take down, hammer down
Ro-
here.
Leviathans
Ooh.
is really letting this Junkrat get away with a lot of space. Huge pressure from Road to
There
Plat.
is just so much space creation coming out now from the Primaling Winston, but before from the Junkrat. The Junkrat was right in
The
the Reinhardt
Junkrat
space.
is holding them at
Out.
door. The Leviathans is almost helpless to this Junkrat spam. They're terrified of it.
They're popping sights now, but
We
Trench
have
comes out in
another
return.
tire coming in from the junk.
Rav, Dragon. They
Oh,
also
a
use
lot of
Dragoon.
ults coming out here from Leviathans. About
Lot
a
of
minute
ults coming out
left.
from both
The
sides.
Mercy and the Zarya really need to get out
And
here.
the
Can't
Zarya
afford to
get
get
out.
get
If the Zarya
staggered.
can get out, that's a huge asset because he keeps all of that charge.
How long has the support from Road to Plat been holding on to this Valkyrie? I'm really surprised.
He just got this Valk. He used Valk like 2 fights ago. Ooh, and Furnace
Nice
getting
early pick
through.
onto the Hanzo from Road to Plat. Leviathans is just oh
Popping
no,
out,
they
going
finally
for-
do deal with this Junkrat.
Matt Knott and Taze Jones both going down, not getting much. Ooh, especially with that hammer coming out.
Nasty
not getting
shatter
much out of
coming
it.
in from Leviathans, and that's probably going to be
About
fight, and that's
20
probably going to be the round. The Nano
20
Rhine
seconds left, and that's Fruits
clean up
gets caught
here
out
from Road to
here.
Plat. Road to Plat has
Road to
no
Plat needs to
ults.
do
That
something.
someone needs to back
Taze
cap for
Jones
Road to Plat
left.
to even have a hope of staying into this round.
Taze Jones able to touch. Taze down.
Nice touch
Ooh,
for the-
Binary gets pinned. He's dead. Nico and Mitch both get caught in the grab. That is it.
It was very
Very solid push after what looked like it was going to be a stout hold on first.
I think the biggest surprise, the two biggest surprises for me on that round. One is we were actually decent at this for never having done it before.
Oh yeah, no,
And-
there were times where, yes, I was
even though we
stuttering
have
and
no
stuff.
idea what we're doing. And
There were
and
times
two,
where,
Leviathans was terrified of that Junkrat spam.
Oh yeah, no, they
Especially
had
on
no
third
clue how to
point.
stop it.
We just saw, like, Junkrat was able to hold right here
Dude,
on the
by
door
himself.
4 people in their spawn room with the Rhine. But on his own. No fire strike from Rhine. Very surprising. And very surprising that Leviathans didn't try to rotate if they're having that big of a problem from the junk spam. Okay, we have team
Rotate,
comps
left door.
from team. We do have a Lucio coming out now from Leviathans. In addition to the Rhine Zarya for their attack.
Ryan Zarya, Lucio. Oh,
We are
an
seeing
attack
a
jump
bunker
grab for
comp.
Leviathan now.
Bunker
Full-on
comp
bunker
here
comp.
from
Full Ash.
Road to Plat. They have a Diva seem to be able to contest some of this high ground and appeal for their team. I like this bunker comp that we're seeing coming out from Road to Plat.
Especially having the Mercy and the Zenyatta, this is greedy because it's not a lot of heals. But it means that if Mitch is shooting something that is discorded, it will die very quickly.
We do see, I like this Mercy Lucio combo
Dynamite
we're
coming out
seeing
the
from
back,
Leviathans.
does touch Mitch Cat. Ooh, Infernus taking a huge chunk of damage there. Right off the bat. Now Matt needs to back up and get back to his team. Ooh, messes up his coach gun, doesn't get back to the high ground.
Stuck on the bottom, Leviathan seems to be looking to push up to punish.
Is pushing.
Nice
Ooh,
pick
look,
from Miko, nice
Infernus
pick from
and deranging picked up in the back
Matt
line.
Knott.
Matt Knott on the flank.
Nice rotation from Mitch Jones on this Bastion. Let's see if Road to Plat can get a
They
res.
get off the
They
res.
get the res.
Now nobody's on
Really
point right
interesting
now.
aggression or play from that Rhine to try to push up the stairs on the bunker comp. Road to Plat.
There goes Mitch Cat on the Mercy, but they trade out Taze Jones
These are some-
and Matt Knott. A fruit basket going down. Road
Let's
to Plat
see,
probably needs to back up here. They are missing their main tank.
Actually, I think they can hold. They just
If
need
they
to
can find-
they just need to Diva needed to not do that. Needed to be there to DM. Diva needed to be
found
there to
Hammer
DM the Bastion,
They
I
need to
think.
Yeah.
Reinhardt
Now
was
Taze
res
Jones
from,
is back.
and we just have nothing to contest cart. Leviathans
Infernus.
is getting so much push on this cart right now because
But Mitch
Road to
Jones
Plat
on-
has not dropped to contest it yet.
They are contesting now, and Mitch does find that. The Bob coming out, not doing much. Res out for Matt, but that means it's not there for Mitch. Now, I do think that they still won the fight, so Leviathan's
they very
gonna
much
have
won the
to
fight.
back out unless Hammer Down still going in this.
Leviathan's
oddly.
still gonna try to play aggressive. What is
They
Ash
probably
doing there?
need a
Matt,
soft
Matt,
reset.
what are you doing there?
Matt needs to back off and
Yeah,
get with
what
the rest of his team.
You're a long range hero, Matt. I know you were looking for dynamite, but they were right there. Very lucky.
Ooh.
Okay, sorry, I lost my casting cadence there for a second. Ooh, nasty pick onto.
But Binary.
Oh,
with the
but
res
we get
onto
the
Mitch.
quick res there from the Mercy.
Res
I
coming
didn't
up from
realize
both sides.
Binary's on Mercy.
Lance from Road to Plat. Mitch frozen in the back line. And Matt not taken down while flanking. Ooh, and Mitch gets caught. They use the ice. That means they're
Nice
probably
freeze
going-
here from. I think the switch onto the May was definitely a good call, considering that they just froze the whole damn team at one point. But
Now let's see. Do they keep this May?
I think they do. I think they do because it allows them to create space. It gets freeze onto the Bastion to be able to shut down. Oh, they're switching off the Bastion to the Soldier.
Now,
I
good-
was spectating a
probably
wall
good
there.
Swap off of the Bastion.
Okay, we still have a bit of this bunker comp right now. No one from Leviathans is on point.
Nobody on point.
No one. Okay, the
Cat
Mercy,
and
the Mercy and the
James
Lucio back
finally
up, but
noticed.
they do not have
Get
coordination
that.
here. They need to have at least
Now.
one person on point because they now lose space from this panic.
Now,
They-
essentially, for this,
They
get
could have left one person on point and had so
Bob
much
coming
space.
out.
Nice, but
Bob
let's see if
forcing
the
out the high,
huge shatter here from Leviathans.
but there's no follow-up.
That is very surprising. Who was there to follow? Who was there to follow up from Leviathans? Why didn't they?
guys, but Binary is there with the res.
Why do you think they didn't have follow up? I actually was watching the shatter because I expected them to
the
push
Bob.
up at the shatter. Ah, yes. Okay, the
There
Bob.
was Bob. Bob still sitting there, or no, the Shatter Cop Bob.
Oh,
I'm
Shatter
not
Cup
sure-
Bob. Shatter Cup Bob.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
We have
they
another
didn't
blizzard
push
coming in
that.
from the May and
they're
a dragon.
right.
This is a nasty combo right here. Road to
The
Plat
Ryan
has
is a little
no
bit separated
ults
now.
really to work with. They're only
Here comes
86
the
on
grab.
trans,
Ooh,
and that's going to
think
be the dragon.
Ooh.
Oh, the dragon got eaten by the Diva.
Dragon was
Huge play
eaten, but
from Miko.
Grav, but neither were Grav.
How
or
did he have another Bob?
Bob back up. Bob kills Derangy. Hammer down with another hammer down.
It's like
But,
it's like
again,
deja vu right
no
here on this team
follow-up.
fight. It was
this is
almost the
fun.
exact same team
Over
fight.
the top. Mitch about to get tack visor. Mitch with the tack visor. We'll see if he decides to use it. If Road to Plat decides to back off. They need to either contest or back off, die here on cart. There's only a minute 20 left for Leviathan.
No, they're staggering right now, and it's feeding so much ult charge right now.
Yeah. Matt
To
almost
Leviathans.
to another Bob though. Tased
We
over
still have
onto
this
the
conflict
Reinhardt
from
instead of
Leviathans
Fury.
on who on their team should remain on point and who should try to take up space. And it's really hurting them because there are plenty of opportunities where they're missing out on space because their team can't coordinate.
Ooh,
I think in this
there
instance,
it goes.
I think in this
Mitch
instance,
and
the
Matt both
Lucio
caught
should be
out.
staying on cart. Ooh, nice dynamite here from the Ash.
Probably the
And another Bob!
another Bob in the backline. Let's see Bob already with one kill. Let's see
Nice
what Bob's
shield here
able
from the
to do.
Reinhardt.
Anything else?
Does nice protect on his team. Nice picks here from the Zarya on Leviathans. Interesting
Miko
Bob from
with-
Miko, but they're going to be able to shield it. Ooh,
Barely
risky
shielded.
charge here from
Ooh,
Tazone.
the charge
He has
almost caught
no
Jamesy.
support from his team. They are going to punish the... Absolutely punish
Nobody
this.
caught in that blizzard. Mitch
have a-
with the Mitch with the triple kill. Mitch with
Soldier
the clutch
carry.
plays, able to hold this point down. Infernus catching Matt, but that's just going to be rezzed right back up. As
Leviathan still has a minute
Leviathan
25
has
here.
to back- Oh, Derangy back onto the Widow.
Ooh, a nasty
wasn't-
pick from the Hanzo left side. Let's see if they can be able to res it. They move the Mercy
I
in.
don't think res off cooldown. Infernus gets caught out though. With the spawn advantage for this defense.
Oh, that
I
is
don't know
a
if-
risky charge
risky
from
charge.
the
And
Road to Plat.
probably
Reinhardt,
is
they are
not going to
absolutely
pay off
going to
the
punish
chase. He
this.
needs to get that
He
health
has
back. He
no
does, but he
support
gets
from this
chased
team.
down.
We're kind of talking
The
over each other.
Rangy picks Fish, pays his res. The
need-
Rangy taken down by Miko in the backline though.
I need to learn to back
They
off a
are
little bit.
traded evenly. Shattered. Ooh, hammer down with the save. Another dragon gets eaten. The grab
This-
canceled out by the Transcendence. Fruit Basket gets caught by
This
the
is
Diva
an
Bomb.
absolute brawl here in the last 30 seconds on point. Nice. And
Oh,
another
Lesson's coming
Bob
but
comes
so
out.
is Bob. Bob finds Jamesies.
They really
And
need to
hammer
hope this
down
Bob's
survivor.
going to make some plays for them here.
The Rangy dies as
Yes,
well
they
on
get
that
the
Tracer.
Lucio, they get the Tracer.
just
Leviathans
hammered
is
down my-
down. This looks like a huge advantage for Road to Plat, and they're going to go and push up,
Are
take
they
space.
even going to be able to touch?
The
Infernus able to
only
touch the
one
last
gets
second.
on point.
Fruit Basket dead. They just need
No
to go
ults really from either
The
team at this
Rangy
point.
Rangy had to
and it
recall. Is he going to get back in time? No!
Yeah,
And that's a huge win for Road to
we're
Plat.
still kind of talking over each
Start the
other.
Series 1-0. We are, but we need to figure out who's the color guy.
It kind of, that's the weird thing about casting it, is it kind of switches off.
A lot of times it does. Now, traditional casting, it's more lopsided.
Yeah,
but
like
what I've
you have
noticed
Al
in
Michaels. Al
Overwatch
Michaels
casting-
is play-by-play. Chris Collinsworth is
yeah.
color commentator.
But
and
then, like, when you watch Overwatch, they swap who's color casting and who's main cast.
yeah, it just has to, because I think of the way the
There's
team
so
fight
much information
flows.
coming in, you can't keep going like that. You need to take a break.
Yep.
Like,
Well, a lot of
right
times
now-
you can be doing color commentary, and the color commentary just needs to pick up the. It's just easier for the color commentator to pick up the play-by-play
Yeah.
than to try to
As it-
awkwardly hand off.
Yeah, because it just, swaps out.
Post match or post round interview.
Are any of
Who's our
Roadblock's-
field reporter?
I guess it would be anybody else.
I'm not
from the
gonna lie,
server
I'm
if we have
very
one.
surprised Road to Plat managed to pull that out.
Okay, so we are going to have some time for the teams to talk to their coaches. Now, Road to Plat's coach is not here, but Leviathan's coach is apparently. I'm guessing that's
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go
Hey, guys,
go into their
Get in here
chat.
and coach us.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay.
I love how we can hear.
They
it
were
through you guys.
terrified of your Junkrat.
Oh, yeah?
Junkrat made
Terrified.
so
Your
much space.
Junkrat managed to hold the door by himself. 4 of them in spawn left door. You guys did a very good job on point A. Taze, I thought you need to be
Unbind
less
ship.
aggressive on some of your run charges.
Yeah.
Because especially at the end there, it was like, where is he going?
Yeah.
No real
I
support
should
from the
stop
team?
too, because I have like the worst.
But I thought you did very well. Some interesting flexes came out.
And it was kind of odd on second phase of your
When-
attack when you're running the Winston with the Zarya.
Yeah, you needed to switch off of the Zarya to a Diva. Because you
talking
couldn't
about?
support
Oh,
you couldn't
yeah,
support
yeah.
your
Oh, on
monkey in
attack,
the
on attack.
Second
Yeah,
Right.
point of your attack.
You were right to switch to the monkey, but you needed to switch to a Diva as well to be able to help contest that. And then Miko, if you're running a bunker comp like that and they're down shield tank, and you're down shield tank, you need to DM for the Bastion.
Mhm.
Because there was one time where you went and tried to like go kill the Hanzo, but it's like you needed to keep the Bastion safe, not
Right.
go kill the Hanzo.
Trying to think of things.
Oh, Matt. Matt in.
Oh yeah, they want you to switch someone.
I already did.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
James
As
is
soon as they said it, I got it.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought. Oh, you did it so quick. I thought he was meant to be
Another
on the
thing
switch.
is Leviathan seems uncoordinated on payload maps on who should push cart. So
Yes.
they lose space on that?
Yeah,
There were multiple times where they were not pushing cart and they
I
You
think they
guys-
expected the Widow to push the cart when they rotated around when we were on defense, but then I killed the Widow, and then their whole team just rotated and they just left the cart be.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
On
what happened?
first, you killed that. Yeah, you killed that widow who's behind, and then they all rotated to take high ground from you guys, and nobody was on cart.
Also,
Long
if you
time.
have a Mercy and an Ash, try to make sure that you damage boost the dynamite as much as you can.
Yeah, that was
Right.
my bad.
Huge.
well-
That's huge charge for both your Ash, who was getting a shit ton of bobs
Not
at
that it
third
mattered.
point,
Ian was
but it
getting
gets you a ton of
every
Valk
fight.
charge, and so much of Mercy's value right now comes from how fast can I build Valk,
Yeah. Ian, how many bobs did you?
and
pop
maybe a
that?
more damage boost onto the
That game, I
Junkrat,
don't know.
but I lost track of that.
It was a lot of bobs.
It was a
There
lot
was
of
one
bobs.
fight where I had 2 bobs in
Every
one fight.
Yeah.
I'm good at Ash. What can I say?
And even
Sketchy
if the
on
bobs
how
weren't
high
getting
my
kills, they
voice
were
levels
zoning.
are right now.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's just like a diva bomb. It doesn't need to get kills. It just needs to zone.
Is anyone looked at stream know how my voice level is on stream?
I have not looked at it.
I stopped
haven't
streaming,
looked.
sorry. I can check your stream. You want me to check yours real quick?
I just needed to tell how loud it is because it's going into the red.
Matt, I've
Yep.
asked again.
James, I did.
I'm getting red line, so I dropped
No,
the
they were
volume.
shouting-
I'm
I
gonna,
think they
I'm
might
gonna
want James
put the
back
volume
in.
where it was, and see if that's too loud.
Nano. What?
I just need to see if my voice is too loud on stream or scuffed.
You guys should hear this high energy casting coming out of
It's so high energy, we keep talking over each other.
We're ready.
All right, you guys ready for next match?
R.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys got this.
You got
All right, let's head back down, Star.
All right. Well, that was some A+ coaching.
Now entering
Oh, I didn't coach. We should have coached him on Anubis. Why didn't we tell him what to go on Anubis? We're terrible coaches.
Oh well.
We should have focused on Anubis.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we probably should have focused on this post scrim.
Oh man.
Not
I thought we still gave him some good advice.
Yeah. There was
Yeah,
also a lot of
focus-
shatters coming out of Hammer Down that were not followed up on.
That was true of Leviathans as well.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. From Hammer
Oh,
Down.
okay.
Yeah,
He
I know
got
it's
the
kinda
hammer
confusing.
down.
Hammer Down's from Hammer Down.
We need we need a teammate called Follow Up.
ready for battle.
That they did. Oh man.
Okay, who's on first
This-
attack here?
this sounds like,
Rotoplat first attack, and it looks like I don't know yet.
Defense running Winston
Hmm.
Hammond
30 seconds.
on a Lucio. Running triple tank with a Hammond in that
I do not.
DPS slot. I don't know how I feel
I
about
do
this comp.
not like this comp from Road to Plat right now. Very skeptical of it. They have no real speed
That's
to push
true, no
through
speed boost.
the choke. They have a Junkrat, or they have a Moira.
Now, they could blow up Hammer Down.
I think
That
a
is
Mercy
possible.
provides
But-
so much more value here with the Junkrat ability to damage boost.
Yeah, they could blow up Hammer Down, but it will be tough. It would require some stuns coming out. Rotating right. Now, the Sombra in the backline knows where they are. The Lucio up on the mid. Yo, Fruit Basket comes in. Hammer Down with the drop. Hayes Jones is hacked in the backline. Not much that Reinhardt can do when he... I do love this new interface though. That not taken very low, but Fruit Basket and
Nice.
Furnace.
Nice,
dropped
huge
instead.
pick from the
Matt Knott
Junkrat.
with the aggression working out.
Oh,
Huge
nasty anti under Road to
members
Plat
of
right
our
now.
team.
Oh, but they
Baby
managed to
Diva's
survive
taken
it.
out, but there goes Hammer Down. Bitch Cat on the
This
high
was a
ground, but
very
he's all
strange
alone.
hold from Leviathans. I'm not
I was
entirely
a fan
sure
of the
what-
triple tank with a Hammond in that DPS slot. Didn't seem like it would do much. Fruit Basket, is he going to contest or is he going to get out? Mitch Cat is behind them. They should know this. Mitch Cat drops down. Mitch Cat's just waiting and getting reset.
Objective lost.
Now,
Okay,
they-
so they have a nano ready from Leviathans, but we have the Coalescence, we have
Coalescence,
Tire,
the Tire,
huge ult
and
advantage.
the
Okay, they
Tac
switch off to
Visor.
they switch off to a Torb.
They're going full cheese strat with a Tor Bastion on with the Orisa. Now this could be good. It comes over. Is it gonna find anybody?
No,
it
the
does
Tire
not.
finds no one right now.
Matt not
Ooh.
taken out. There goes Mitch. Inferno's taken out in response, but that doesn't matter.
They can we do get one turret down, but they nanoed the Bastion. They're having a hard time with these turrets so far in first attack. On point B.
Bolts coming
But
out
they
from both
still
sides,
have
though.
almost 6 minutes right now. Bro, to play.
Rangy
What do you
builds
think?
up.
Okay, so they have a Sombra now. I think that's going to be really good. We're going to ignore what I was doing in spectators there. I think the Sombra is a really solid pick right now from Road to Plat. They can build EMP, and I think if they can get a solid EMP off on this point, I think
Probably
the point's
needs to go
theirs.
for the. He probably
But
needs to
I-
be building EMP
Yeah,
instead of trying
I was
find
about to
a
say
spot
I'm not seeing as much of the EMP build as I would like. We need a little more spam. We can't. Sombra can't keep waiting for the perfect hack onto the Bastion. We need spam to build that EMP. He's still only at 18.
Especially since they're running Mitch on this soldier with the Tac Visor. If he just builds
If he
really fast
uses the
with
teleporter
the hack,
here,
but he just has to out. Rally coming out from Miko. Are they going to be able to take down
we're
Infernus with
still
this?
only 34
Infernus
right
dead.
now on EMP.
The mech gone. They are contesting.
Огонь по готовности.
Oh, this is an
Ooh,
interesting.
Good hack,
Oh.
but there's no follow-up. The Rhine unable to get there in time to contest Derangy. Derangy taken out.
I
Oh,
think
Sentry
this is a
mode.
lost fight.
Lost fight, but
Definitely.
Can Matt not finish building this EMP?
Oh, now he's getting it. He's about 85% on
85%
EMP.
slept dead.
Oof.
That's it. 85 to EMP though. He ought to be able to go in once, get some spam damage, get EMP, and then translocate back before he sets up for the next push.
I legit have no idea how useful this spectator view is going to be because half the time I'm thinking about the fight rather than spectating the fight. So sometimes it's like I think I'm generally looking at things. I've been doing third person exclusively.
Is it the new third-person camera over the right shoulder?
I don't know. I'm using a controller.
Ooh, Derangy caught them off guard. with
I
that weird
like
angle.
this play from Leviathans. Very unpredictable play. Nice pop on the bongo.
Nobody
Road
was
to Plat
expect-
did not see that coming at all.
They did not know Derangy was going to be a Matt not dies late. That's going to be a long stagger.
They do
3.5
have
minutes left
EMP.
for
They're
Road to Plat.
85 right now in Shatter. I think if I'm Leviathans, I would almost try. Well, no, I take that back. I was gonna say they should probably try to push up on the stagger, but
No. Everybody's back now from Road to Plat. Half of them pushing right, but the Reinhardt's still in main.
I like this positioning from Leviathans. Very smart strat.
Grav comes
Huge
out.
grab.
But their follow-up is not
Leviathans
there.
couldn't take. I'm surprised. Leviathans
He was
should have
grabbed
had
in a
that.
spot, in a blind
And the
spot for
Bastion
Derangy.
was right there. The Bastion could have just hopped down. Well,
was
but
on the
he
other side of
gets
the pillar.
picks anyway. So
Doesn't
what do you
matter.
think Road to
They
Plat
want
needs
into a
to?
Bastion.
What does Road to Plat need right now to take down this
They
bunker
need
comp?
to get Matt Knott into position to pop this. Pop the.
They need. I think they
EMP.
just need to throw the teleporter. Oh, they have a Symmetra. Now they're teleporting this Bastion all over the place. This is a very nice position up here in the Widow's Nest. The minute,
it
if
looks
they
like
can just get their
Leviathan's
Orisa up to it, this is
backing
going to be a very deadly comp. But they move the Orisa in front. Okay, the Zarya is going to
Orisa
get some
not-
scout here. So Road to Plat hopefully
Sombra
knows this is coming in.
Popping an ult. Ooh, big EMP, but it doesn't pay off. Binary Shrimp already down. And Derangy was already in that tank form, so that does not stop anything. That Knot with the translocate is able to get away from Fruit Basket.
I don't know how
Nice
much
to Infernus instead.
value that nano on the Orisa provided, or how necessary it was. A little
But
bit of a
Taze's
waste
shatter
here from
was
Leviathans. And
Wall
the wall,
coming
the
out.
point was won. So we have a huge ult deficiency right now from Leviathans, but it's about even.
Both teams using ults. Oh, it was a
But we
sweet
do
start
have a
coming
bongo here
out
now
of-
from Leviathans. Okay, they switch off to a trace. They switch off to dive. I'm not so sure about dive,
against the Bastion.
especially the tracer. Ugh.
I would prefer to see the Genji come out of Matnot.
Some,
The Tracer-
I think the tracers. Ugh.
I mean, other than the fact that you don't want to see Matnot's Genji.
Oh,
And we'll leave it at that.
toxic, toxic.
He's my brother. I can be that.
Okay, the diva. Oh, misses the
Pushing up,
dive.
Double onto Derangi. Miko's mech'd already. He mech'd already. There goes Taze Jones as well. They need to get out of here and reset. Or they only got one push left.
They need
Not
a
even a
Symmetra.
single
Here's what Rotoplat
Ooh.
needs. They need a Symmetra of their own to be able to
Symmetra could
teleport.
down.
If
Taze
they
Jones
could
over onto the
if they could
Hammond.
teleport a Bastion, say up left here, or teleport the team
Taze Jones onto the
into a
Hammond.
more
I'm not sure
favorable
what they-
location on this.
Against this comp, that Nico already dead. Taze Jones already popped all of his cooldowns. Nothing he can do. They need to touch, but there's nothing they can do. The tank form is there. Everybody's dying. The only person left is Mitch. He can't touch. He's dead.
I think they needed a Symmetra of their own. Especially because that would have gotten them, if they could have built wall, they could have walled off
off the Bastion.
that nest from and just spammed the nest and been able to successfully take it down.
Yeah.
Initiating match.
They
It's hard
also
to beat a Bastion in spam.
they also could have tried to use the teleporter to get more favorable position for the team, or rush the team behind. Well, yeah, because once they drop the Orisa shield, if they could have put a teleporter, well, yeah, actually, there's this great spot here. I'm looking at spectators. If they could put a teleporter up where my camera is, that you probably can't see right now.
I do not have your stream
The
up, I'm
teleporter
sorry.
is shielded from where their bunker comp was. That would have gotten them a teleporter here. And then they could have tried to dive from there. Or they could have tried to just sit it out and get pokes, get damage, and break down that Orisa shield.
Attackers incoming.
No, I'm not actually quite happy about that. I do think they should have done teleporter up here. So the team could have gotten here where they couldn't have taken fire from the bunker comp. Then they needed to put turrets on the Widow's Nest to force pressure onto the Orisa and the Bastion,
3.
Yeah.
while also building
Attackers incoming.
All right.
Defend objective.
The cheese
Wall.
strat coming out from the defense immediately. Bastion and the Junkrat. Derangi on the Widow again. Jamesies gets caught. Jamesies is gone.
I'm glad you're casting this because I'm still trying to figure this sim strat out.
Now, you do have the Bastion, or the Junkrat coming from Infernus, but they're running Winston Hammond into a Bastion. They may want to swap off
And they could have teleported into the Widow's Nest after they got that teleport location. Okay.
that. Not
What's
on
this?
the high ground.
What's going
is
on
a
with this fight?
Very scary position. Oh, Matnot gets lucky that Mitch there to back him up. Mitch gets hacked, but Jamesies gets killed by Binary Shrimp. Matnot versus Fruit Basket in the back. Matnot wins the fight. Matnot kept alive by Binary Shrimp with Diana. Matnot fell down onto the logo. Not where he wanted to go. Messed up another concussion. Was unable to get back with his team. Now he's finally rejoined them. Ooh. Mitch Cat eats a grenade on the way in. The rotation coming out. Infernus already dies to a grenade. Is able to be rezzed. but Matt Not just.
Whoa,
Ooh, Matt Not got a little bit too aggressive.
Oh, Miko crashed.
And the game crashed. So, what we've seen up to this point.
This game is brought to you by NVIDIA. NVIDIA, makers of fine graphics cards everywhere that crash during your fucking scrims. NVIDIA, buy the new RTX 2070. And also buy Omen by HP. No.
This is an owl cast.
Oh, man. I have a great view right now in this Mercy in midair. Damn, this is time I could have originally taken to figure out the Simstrat. Because literally while you were casting first fight, the camera was still literally sitting there with me trying to figure out what the Simstrat would have been.
Nice. Now, we have...
So you were carrying
the
casting there.
Now, we do have to say, the Bastion is set up in a spot. They used a lot of cooldowns to
Miko
get
back?
where they are.
Miko's back.
Miko is back, but she's going to have to come all the way back from spawn, and Matt Knott is still dead. Nice. The Hammond goes onto the point. Capslock left kind of alone. Capslock gets taken down, but so does Hammer down in the back. Now both supports down for our road to Plat. This might just be point A. Eco on the contest, but there's not much that Lone Diva is going to be able to do. The Junkrat is now back, but not going to be able to do much. Probably just needs to get out of here or die on point. Seems he chooses to die and give the ult charge.
I mean, it's not like he had a choice.
No, he was.
They
getting
were
pushed.
dive. He was fucked.
He probably needed to back out a little bit earlier.
Probably. All right, what are we seeing? We're seeing a Bastion. They need a sim. Steal their strat. It was a good strat.
The Bastion has tank form. The Junkrat with the Riptire.
Now they're gonna dive this.
Mitch gets hacked. Ooh, huge jump coming up. Taze gets nanoed. Binary.
I'm spectating. I'm spectating this fight. And I have no idea what's going on.
Far coming out. Let's see what happens.
I think the answer there is the Junkrat bailed him out.
The Junkrat got kills onto both of the tanks, and then Mitch finds another one with that tank.
That was a solid dive still from
Miko demeched and only
Leviathans. They went right after the squishy line.
Yeah.
Interesting positioning here.
Is a very good. They knew that they were on the left side, so what they need to do is they need to rotate the supports to the right. They need to put them in right room.
Yeah, the supports need to play. The supports need to play with Ryan. Supports need.
Derangey trying to take on the shield and the Bastion. EMP coming out, but James
that is a nice
died.
anti onto the monkey.
The
I don't know if
Transcendence comes out from both teams, not finding much. Derangey on the support. What is this coming out of?
Let's see if we have any switches here now from Leviathans.
Derangey
they switched to an Ana.
Derangey playing support. This is their main Widow play.
I mean, it is the sniper support. They should switch him onto Zen.
They had him on Zen, though.
Oh, did they?
Derangey was on Zen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jamesy's, their other support player, is the one playing. A bit of an odd switch coming out from...
You can tell he's a Widow main because he's already trying to take damage, which he should be, but it definitely feels like a Widow main playing Ana.
Capslock gets jumped in the backline. Is Binary unable to get through the shielding?
Oh, that is a nasty mines right now.
But Hammer Down died there. Hammer Down able to be rezzed. Ooh. And I think that's going to be it. Good hold at first by Road to Plat on second.
We are 1-1 right now here at the half.
But unable to do anything once they're